Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Are you up and ready with that morning routine completed? I'm dressed down to the shoes this morning. I've got my laundry going and my sink is shiny, so I am doing awesome. I've checked my menu plan for tonight. We're having chicken and rice, so the only thing I need to do this morning is move that chicken over from the freezer over to the refrigerator to start thawing. So my morning's moving along. It's wet and rainy here in North Carolina, so really don't know what to expect with this internet connection. It was pretty rough yesterday. So one of those things we just deal with as the day goes on. So I hope you had a fantastic day yesterday. I did my missions yesterday, home blessings, laundry, everything was taken care of. And the boys and I had game night last night and we played a little Monopoly. So it was a fun day for me. Good morning, Carol. Great to see you this morning. And Karen, hope you guys are doing fantastic. Today's mission in the kitchen is hopefully going to be an easy one for you. I want you to scrub and shine your kitchen faucet. So if you've got an old toothbrush and you want to use that to do some scrubbing, use it. Use a purple cloth to do some shining and just make it look pretty. I will say that we had one side of our kitchen sink worked on yesterday. So that side is still kind of drying, so to speak. We used some silicone to seal it off where the drain was leaking. So when I shined my sink last night, I only shined half of it because the other half I'm not going to touch until later today. It needs 24 hours to be sure that it's set up. So I can wipe my faucet this morning and make sure the other side is shiny. Later today, I'll shine and take care of the other side once it's ready to use. So what I talked about this morning on the blog has to do with making these little routines habits. And I automatically just go to these different things and do them without thinking about it. I shine that kitchen sink at night without even thinking about it. And really last night took more thought because I had to remind myself not to run water on the side of the sink that needed to dry and to just take care of the right side of the sink. So it's one of those things that are very deeply ingrained in their habits. And the Fly Lady wants you to just practice these habits a little at a time. This month we're decluttering paper. If you struggle with getting rid of paper, this is the month we really focus on 5 to 15 minutes a day of getting rid of it. And in the fall, you can do some burning outside if you live in an area where you're not under risk of fire spreading or if you're not in the city. But use a burn barrel and burn that trash. Get rid of it. Roast some s'mores. Have some fun with it. You don't have to be living under all this weight of paper. Good morning, Lynn. Great to see you. My live schedule's been a little bit different lately because my daytime schedule has been a little different. And that's okay. There's ebbs and flows to our life. There's things that pop up that become a part of our regular schedule that wasn't there before. So I just learned to roll with the punches and do what I can when I can do it. Home blessing today is quick and easy. We're going to do our windows and mirrors. Use a Fly Lady purple cloth, a microfiber cloth. I enjoy using those because I don't need chemicals to clean my windows. I don't use any Windex. I don't use anything else. Just plain water on the purple cloth and then a dry one and shine it. Good morning, Shauna and Debbie. Great to see both of you today. Dinner tonight, as I said, I've already figured it out. It's chicken and rice. It's a recipe the boys love, and the way I will cook it is I'll cook the chicken separate, and then I'll put it in the casserole dish, but I'll reserve some chicken for me. I'm still doing low carb this week, and so I'm not going to have any rice. But I can still have the chicken and have it seasoned, and it'll be fantastic with my spinach salad. Seeing a lot of spinach in my bowl this week, I can tell you that, lunch and dinner every day. So I'm getting in those leafy greens. Another thing I want you guys to think about as the weather's transitioning is getting outside and enjoying the sun when you can. It's stayed very warm so far this month in North Carolina, so even during the afternoons it's pretty hot, but I'm trying to make sure I get that vitamin D. Because as our season changes and it starts getting cooler, when we hit the winter months, we're not outside as much. We don't get that vitamin D. So I want to make sure I'm getting at least 5 to 15 minutes a day of natural vitamin D, getting outside, walking in the yard, playing with the boys, whatever it is. That way, I'm getting ready for winter and making sure my vitamin D levels are doing good. Because that's one thing that really affects me and my mood is if my vitamin D gets too low. And there's probably several of you in the same boat. So be sure you're working that in every day. Good morning, Latia. She said she had a shiny sink the last 2 nights. The dishwasher's full from being run last night, and she'll empty it and take care of the rest of the dishes on her island. Great job. My island still looks good. Dishwasher probably needs to have a couple of things put in it that the boys have out of the kitchen. We won't talk about that, okay? But anyway, there will be a few cups from their water that they take to the room at night and start it up because I don't think it was full enough last night to run at bedtime. At least that's my memory of all that, okay? Don't hold me to it. One of those nights. But just keep at these routines, taking care of your home. Later this week, I'm helping somebody move. So I'm going to write about that on the blog over the next couple of days. How do you get ready for a move? What are some strategies you can use to keep it from overwhelming you and decluttering at the same time and getting things packed up so you can find them again? So I'm going to talk a little bit about that on the blog, even though I'm not the one moving. I've mentored a lot of ladies through moves, and then I'm helping someone for a couple of days this week with their move. So I thought it was a good time to share on the blog some strategies that will help you if you are in that situation, or if you think you may be in the next year. You can start now with organizing and decluttering with the thought in mind that you're going to have to pack it all up and fit it on a truck, right? Good morning, Heidi. Great to see you. And today's Wednesday, guys, Anti-Procrastination Day. So jump in and do your morning routine and do that one thing that you've been putting off. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if you finish it. The goal on Anti-Procrastination Day is to at least get it started and work on it for 5 to 10 minutes. Does not have to be long or painful, but if you've got something you've been putting off, I want you to jump in and do that right after your morning routine. Get on with your zone missions, home blessings. Knock that stuff out by lunchtime today. So this afternoon, you don't even have to think about it. Enjoy your Wednesday, guys. I hope that each of you has a great day. If you're anywhere where the hurricane is bringing in rain, stay safe. We've got rain this morning, but it's not really bad. It's one of those slow soaking kind of rains. So it's not anything really bad in terms of heavy rains and winds. Latia said, I wish I'd found that stuff when I moved, but better late than never. It's gone now. Yeah, and I remember how you worked through one of your rooms after your move, and you reclaimed that room. Right, Latia? So, small steps, slow and steady, will help you. I promise. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you in the morning.